If you're thinking about getting the Lenovo LOQ 4050 gaming laptop, hold on, because I'm about to reveal some surprising facts that might change your mind. This powerful machine boasts an AMD Ryzen 7 7735HS and GeForce RTX 4050 graphics, so it sounds like a top-tier gaming beast on paper. But here's what surprised me. The performance and user experience aren't all smooth sailing as you'd expect. Despite the impressive specs, I've uncovered some problems that could seriously affect your gaming and work sessions. So before you hit that buy button, stick around, because you need to hear what this laptop can't seem to handle right. Let's dig deep into the Lenovo LOQ 4050's features, strengths, and hidden problems to see if it really deserves your hard-earned money. First, this laptop targets gamers and high-performance computer users who demand speed, stunning graphics, and ample storage. With 48GB DDR5 RAM and a massive 4TB SSD, this machine screams power. But does that power translate well in everyday use and hardcore gaming? I'll answer that. But here's a quick spoiler. Things aren't always as perfect as those specs suggest. Starting with the processor, AMD Ryzen 7 7735HS, clocked between 3.2 GHz up to 4.75 GHz, with 8 cores and 16 threads. This is a beast for multitasking and heavy-duty computations. So if you're into video editing, 3D rendering, or even streaming games, the Lenovo LOQ 4050 sounds ideal. Plus, the DDR5 48GB RAM and blazing fast 4800 MHz memory clock should, in theory, make lag and loading times a relic of the past. But here's the catch. Despite such high-end hardware, everyday users report occasional stutters and system lag during intensive gaming sessions. It's almost like the hardware is yelling, "I'm ready," but the software isn't playing along. Now let's talk graphics. Equipped with the GeForce RTX 4050 with 6GB GDDR6 memory, it promises solid frame rates and striking visuals. The 15.6-inch FHD screen offers a 1920x1080 resolution, 300 nits brightness, and a satisfying 144 Hz refresh rate, which should deliver buttery-smooth gameplay and vibrant colors. If you're upgrading from a 60 Hz panel, this should be a thrill, right? However, several users mention that under heavy graphics loads, the laptop heats up noticeably, affecting performance, and in some scenarios, the screen brightness and color depth don't meet gamer expectations. Imagine expecting a fireworks show and getting sparklers. Storage-wise, the LOQ 4050 packs an impressive 4TB SSD, which is a huge win if you store tons of games, media files, or data locally. Paired with that is a DDR5 RAM capacity of 48GB, which puts many competitors to shame. This means you can run multiple demanding programs without your system breaking into a sweat, at least on paper. But here's where things get interesting. Some buyers report that the SSD installation was manufacturer upgraded, meaning the unit you get out of the box might not immediately match these specs unless upgraded post-purchase. This can leave non-tech-savvy users scratching their heads wondering why their laptop isn't performing like promised right away. For those unfamiliar with custom configurations, this may cause frustration or additional costs. For connectivity, Lenovo hasn't cut corners. They've included Wi-Fi 6, Bluetooth 5.2, HDMI v2.1, and a decent lineup of ports. One USB-C 3.2 Gen 1 with power delivery and 5 Gbps transfer speed, and two USB-A 3.2 Gen 1 ports. These cover most gaming and peripheral needs. Plus, the inclusion of a backlit keyboard and a 720p HD camera meets gamer and streamer essentials. Still, I noticed complaints about the keyboard feeling a bit flimsy, and the camera quality being average at best, far from what's expected for the price point. So if you're planning epic Twitch streams or Zoom meetings, don't expect studio-level setup. One of the biggest surprises was battery life. Lenovo claims an average usage time of 6 hours, with a maximum of 8 hours. Some gaming laptops struggle to hit 3 to 4 hours, so 6 sounds promising, right? Well, real-world testing reveals that under gaming or heavy use, you'll struggle to get past 3 to 4 hours, more like your typical power-hungry gaming notebook. If you plan to use it unplugged for extended periods, you'll likely keep that charger clutching tight like an overprotective parent. It's not terrible, but don't plan to use this laptop on a cross-country flight without power. Now, let's sprinkle in some humor before we hit the resolve phase, because every good review should have a few laughs. Why did the gamer bring a ladder to the gaming session? Because they heard the Lenovo LOQ 4050 could really help them level up. Not bad, right? But seriously, this laptop is a powerhouse when it works well, but sometimes it's like trying to climb a ladder missing the middle rungs. Still not convinced? Here's another twist. While Lenovo LOQ 4050 is marketed as a gaming laptop, some users have found it equally suitable for creative professionals who need high multi-threaded CPU performance rather than just hardcore gaming GPUs. Those working in video production or software development appreciate the AMD Ryzen's strong cores and threads. Yet, this is a double-edged sword. The laptop's cooling system seems optimized for gaming bursts but struggles during sustained workstation loads, leading to thermal throttling and occasional dips in speed. It's like your sports car struggles in bumper-to-bumper traffic. Who exactly is this laptop best for? If you want a solid machine for gaming sessions that last a couple of hours, or you need a versatile device for streaming, gaming, and general productivity, but don't expect flawless tuning or perfect thermal cooling, you might find this offering satisfactory. However, gamers after the ultimate smooth experience, or professionals who need consistent peak performance for longer stretches, might get frustrated. Also, if you prefer out-of-the-box performance without tinkering or upgrading, this might not be the pick. And here's yet another joke. Why don't programmers ever get lost? Because they always follow the Lenovo LOQ 4050's threads, just like the processor count. Okay, I'll stop. But seriously, the 16 threads do handle multitasking well, even if other laptop aspects are hit or miss. Let's talk build quality and design. The gray chassis is sleek and subtle, not screaming gamer laptop with flashing lights, which some prefer. At 3.97 pounds and less than an inch thick, it's fairly portable for a gaming machine, so tossing it into a backpack for LAN parties or work is easy. The anti-glare coating on the display comes handy in brighter environments, although the top-end 300 nits brightness felt a bit underwhelming for sunny rooms. Combine that with the middling webcam, and you might need to invest in external peripherals. But again, it keeps the laptop lighter on the wallet. Speaking of wallet, the price fluctuates a lot. The Lenovo LOQ 4050 sits in the mid to high price bracket for gaming laptops. But remember, prices can change fast, especially on Amazon. My advice: if you decide this is the laptop for you, check the link in the description to grab the best deal before it slips away. Also, if the high RAM and storage specs are key for you, verify whether the exact configuration you want is included or requires upgrades. That might add to total costs. Still unsure? Here's the final curveball. Some users have praised Lenovo customer service as responsive and helpful when dealing with hardware or software issues, a big plus for many. Others report mixed experiences, so it's a bit of a gamble. You should weigh this carefully if you're not tech-savvy or don't want to DIY upgrades. Before I sign off, here's one last joke. How many gamers does it take to change a light bulb? None. They just wait for the Lenovo LOQ 4050's RTX 4050 to illuminate the room. Alright, no more jokes, I promise. To wrap this up, the Lenovo LOQ 4050 is a strong contender in the gaming laptop arena with an impressive AMD Ryzen 7 processor, massive RAM, huge SSD, and capable RTX 4050 graphics. It offers good connectivity options, decent portability, and some gamer-friendly features like backlit keyboards. But be prepared for some quirks: thermal throttling, certain performance inconsistencies, potential need for post-purchase upgrades, and battery life that won't break records. It's a laptop that requires some trade-offs depending on your priorities. If you're looking for raw, multi-threaded power and a machine that can handle gaming and creative work in short bursts without fussing too much about the latest lighting effects or premium build extras, this Lenovo LOQ 4050 can be a solid pick. Just don't expect it to be a flawless all-day champion without a few quirks. Ready for the Lenovo LOQ 4050? Check the description below for the latest Amazon pricing and deals. But hurry, prices change fast and you don't want to miss the best offer. Whether you're a gamer, a content creator, or a power user, this laptop could be exactly what you need if you're ready for a little unpredictability along the way. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.